Pierre Asseo from my name is Pierre Asseo from Weibull in France. I'm the founder of Weibull, and I am delighted, in fact, to resume this series of retailer webinar. In fact, that we used to do in the past, and that was interrupted those last few months, and that is resuming today. The objective is to deliver you a lot of insights and opportunities with retailers that have projects, in fact, and that are growing fast, which is the case, in fact, with Nous Anti-Gaspi. Nous Anti-Gaspi. We have the pleasure to receive today Charles Lottmann, who is the founder of Nous Anti-Gaspi, and I'm amazed on two things. Number one, on the growth of the company, on the economic side of the things, and on the purpose of the company, because the company is tackling with the food waste issue and has set up a fantastic business model that Charles is going to present. So, in a nutshell, before we go to Charles, that Weibull, is organizing on a regular basis a series of face-to-face meetings. We have resumed the face-to-face meeting between buyers and retailers, in fact, but now in different locations. We used to do only Paris and Shanghai, and now we go where the business is and closer to buyers. So we have one series that is coming in Budapest. Then we have Istanbul coming in February and March. After we have London for the whole Western Europe, that will be end of June. And then Budapest again next year, and Dubai. So we will ask you if some of you are interested in joining. And don't forget that we have as well our Needl platform, that's on which more sourcing projects also are coming, and on which on a very regular basis as well, buyers are using this platform to contact, in fact, the suppliers that are on this platform. It's free of charge, and you can register and put your product, present your company, and get your project. But now back to business. So Charles, really pleased to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about Nous Anti-Gaspi for our listeners?
Sure. Thank you, Pierre. Shall I just display a quick presentation that we have?
That would be great.
That's possible. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, this is it. Okay, so do you see my screen right now?
Yes, but if you go full screen, yeah.
That's what.
Perfect.
So Nous Anti-Gaspi. So we are a young retail company. We started our operations in France in 2018, and our mission, our purpose, is to reduce food waste. Okay, so we directly partner with companies and mostly producers, industrials, as well as wholesalers, and to a certain extent other retailers, and we help them reach their sustainability goals by reducing their waste. Okay, to do that, we basically purchase their unsold goods. Okay, and we sell them in our stores located in France, in a qualitative and relatively warm store environment. Okay, we decided from the beginning to break the codes, the marketing codes of the discounters, and so that by partnering with us, our suppliers can also enhance their brand reputation. Last, the third part of our mission is to bring French customers to consume in a smarter and more sustainable way. In terms of prices, so we sell in our stores the goods that we purchase on average 25% below market prices, okay? And we guarantee to our suppliers transparency and traceability of our products, okay? And by that, I mean that we only sell the products that we purchase through our stores, and we would never sell the products that we purchase to another reseller. Last but not least, and I will further present that later, we have an exclusive authorization from various French retailers to purchase and sell goods that have their private label, okay? So in terms of metrics, as of today, we have nearly 30 stores across France, mostly in Brittany and in the Paris area. We have one single warehouse as of now in Brittany, and from January 2024, closer to Paris, near a town called Le Mans. And we employ around 250 employees in France. A few data on the left. So through our action, we give a second chance to around 1,500 tons of products every month, so which is a significant impact on food waste reduction. We have built over the last 5 years a network of around 2,000 suppliers, made mostly of producers, industrials, wholesalers. And we have over 200,000 recurring customers, and we have according to our last forecast, a target for revenues this year of slightly over 40 million euros. Our ambition over the next years is to become the anti-waste leading retail network with over 50 stores in France in 2025. So how to get there? On this page, you can see all the different types of products that we can purchase from our suppliers. So as I just mentioned, first of all, and this is a major differentiating factor from other retailers and discounters, we have authorization from various French retailers to sell products which bear their brands. We have authorizations from Carrefour, from Auchan, from Casino, from Franprix, Monoprix, and we are in discussions with Système U as well. The products we purchase can be products about to reach their use-by dates, okay, or best before dates. We also purchase products which have a packaging from ended series, okay, and that are no longer sold in traditional stores, okay. On the right, the top, so we can purchase products with small physical defects that do not impact the taste of, or the quality of the products significantly, okay. We can purchase products from ended series, okay. And also we can buy products from logistic companies when they ship their products later than what is expected by retailers and they got the delivery refused. One important aspect to mention, especially from international manufacturers, is that by selling your surpluses and unsold products to Nous Anti-Gaspi for commercialization of the products in France, you prevent those sales from competing to your sales in your main markets, obviously. On this page, so you will see pictures from our stores. So I mentioned a qualitative and a warm environment to break the rules of the discounting market. So you can see spacious and organized shelves, you know, a nice branding in the front of our also stores in the middle. We also decided from the beginning to have a very comprehensive approach around circular economy and waste reduction. So several elements of our marketing environment are made from recycled components, such as our cash desks that you can see on the upper right corner, made of recycled cardboard. And our stores, I forgot to mention that, are relatively small. They are city center stores with a selling surface of around 250 square meters. Of the really important, and in order to have consumers change their way of consuming, is to educate them. So we put labels in our stores, not for all the products, but for as much products as possible, where we basically, in a very transparent way, explain to the consumer why this product is in our stores, why the product couldn't be sold in traditional supermarkets. And by this communication, we reassure them that on the fact that the product that they are going to purchase are quality products and that they are not, downgraded products, basically.
Okay.
Okay, one other project that we launched 2 years ago is our own private label. Okay, because what we noticed discussing with industrials and producers is that they face waste from surpluses or ended series, but those are finished products. But they also, unfortunately, have waste of products before they can be commercialized and packed. For example, some of our partners for our private label face waste because some of their products have odd shapes, for example, which is the case of our eggs, which sometimes can be smaller, or the outside of the egg can have a color that is not standard to French consumers, but with no impact on the taste of the egg. We have also slices of ham and bread, which are sometimes, unfortunately, put aside during the production process because the products have small physical defects. And we have built products with industrials so that even when they have those kind of small physical defects during the production process, they can still sell them under our own brand, under our own private label brand. This brand is also dedicated to the valorization of surpluses of raw materials. It happens that industrials sometimes have surpluses of raw materials when they, for example, end a specific reference of product or series, and they don't know what to do with it. So we can sit down with them and think with them of what kind of product we could develop together so that we can valorize those raw materials and avoid wasting them. And so we generally tend to use their own recipes, okay? But through the development of those products under our own private label, we can avoid the waste of those raw materials, okay? This brand today is made of around 140 products, okay? All of them are sold in our stores, and we have started a year ago to commercialize 20 out of those 130 products in the stores of Carrefour, okay, in France, in the city centers and hypermarkets, okay. We are also in discussions to open the sale of those products in supermarkets as well. So by developing such products, we can have access to the network of one of the largest retailer in France on top of our own stores. And here is a list of some of our main partners from the beginning, but it's obviously not comprehensive. And as I mentioned, we have around 2,000 suppliers as of today for fresh products, dry products, and also frozen products. So we would love to partner with you, either to assist you in selling your surpluses or indeed series or products with small defects, and we would be also very happy to engage discussions on the development of private label products under our brand, either to find a way to avoid waste for raw materials, or to develop a production but based on looser standards, so that we make sure together that out of this production we will valorize and sell 100% of the production and avoid waste of a certain portion of this production, either because the product could sometimes have small physical defects or shorter life durations or things like that.
Well, Charles, this is really very interesting and extremely informative. Before we start the Q&A session, I would like to make that a little bit interactive, and I would like to push a poll, in fact, to the people that are listening, to know already how many of you export and where are you willing, and in which countries of the world are you willing to export. So Khaled, could you please send the question? Yeah, you can select all the regions of the world where you're looking forward, where you already export or where you're looking forward to export. Okay, this is it. So so Khaled, Ahmed, do you have the results? Or maybe we'll share the results later.
They're tallying up in front of me. I still have 5 attendees that haven't voted yet. Once everyone's done, I'll end this poll and we can shoot the next one.
Okay. Alors, Charles, of course, you will be very welcome because, we unfortunately, the next summit we organize is in Budapest, and for you it's not that convenient to join. But the one that we will do in London, most probably, that will be end of June, we will be more than happy to have you here, so that you will be able to meet face to face with the supplier. And by the way, we would like to take this opportunity to ask those suppliers that would be interested in joining our next summit. So if you can ask the next question, Khaled or Ahmed. Okay, these are the results. So Western Europe, okay, Eastern Europe, okay, so the vast majority are European. Okay, very interesting. Okay, can you push just the next question to see if some people would be interested in participating in our summits to meet with some retailers?
Sure.
So here you have the dates of our next summits, and hopefully, so Charles, you are invited to join the London one.
Thank you.
In fact, you or your buyers, but in general, we have we have buyers from. Now we are working by regions. Of course, Budapest is mainly Eastern Europe. Istanbul is Central Asia. London is Western Europe and Northern Europe, and then we will start. And of course, Middle East that we did today already. Dubai, that is also a very dynamic region, will restart end of next year. And in the meanwhile, so Charles, as always, when you have particular projects, you're also very welcome to post them on our Needl.co platform so that we can send it to
Yes.
to many suppliers.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much for that. Can you remove the poll, and that we can start with a few questions. So in the audience, which question would you have for Charles? And if nobody wants to speak, I have some, but okay, very interesting. Okay, cool. So London already is the majority, so that's very nice. Okay,
Whoever
so
would like to ask a question, please raise your hand and we'll allow you to speak.
Come on, don't be shy.
I might have been super clear, I don't know.
Okay, so I'll say one question from Andre from. So go ahead, Andre. Your mic is mute. Can we unmute Andre?
I've
Okay,
sent him a
hear me now?
request. What?
Yes.
Okay, my question is about the packaging, because this is French companies, French stores, and I've got the packaging in Polish or in English. Is it enough then I put only a sticker on it, or should it be better prepared especially for French market? I mean about these excesses of my production.
No, it's fine if you only put on the product a label with the legal information in French.
So a sticker.
Yeah, it's sticker, and it doesn't have to be, you know, super marketed. I mean, you know, a white sticker with the information in black is clearly sufficient.
Okay, then that's clear. And what about the payment? How are we regulating it? Will we get your contact data? I will propose you something, and we will set up the conditions on how it works.
Sure. In most of the time, we apply traditional payment delays, which in France are around 30 days post invoicing date. You know, and we pay our suppliers by you know, wiring them the money.
Telegraphic transfer.
Yeah,
That's clear. So may we cooperate on regular basis, or only from time to time when I've got the excesses?
it depends on your needs. I guess that I would say on the unsold goods side, it should be on from times to times based on your needs to find a valorization for unsold goods. But if what I presented on the private label project makes sense to you, I don't know what kind of products you are manufacturing. We could also discuss of a development of private label products, which could be made on a recurring basis and built on you know, softer and smoother standards, so that we make sure that 100% of the production is sold, okay, and that it doesn't generate waste.
I've got two kinds of products. One is designed for human, and one is for pet treats. And do you have also something for pets?
We can sell pet food products. I'm not sure that those products are the ones that we put in priority for the development of our private label, but for finished goods that are already packaged, we can look at surpluses of pet foods. Yeah.
So thank you. Definitely, I will contact you.
Excellent. Wow. Todor, and then Marta.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Can I ask what kind of products are you interested in developing a private label for? We are a producer of ready-to-eat salads. Are you interested in those kind of products as well?
But ready-to-eat salads sold as dry products?
Yeah, ready products like I don't know, like tzatziki or some kind of this kind of type of salads.
And they are not fresh products?
Semi-fresh. The vegetables inside are fresh. but they have
Okay.
mayonnaise or yogurt base or something like that. Yeah, they're
Okay.
mixed salads.
Okay, so we have got a long list of products that we look for in terms of development. So I think that the best way to answer you is to circle with our product development team, and that they can share with you their priorities in terms of development, and see if that matches with the products that you have in portfolio.
Okay, because we have a lot of products that are not meeting the full capacity of the machines. So
Okay.
this way we can we can make a lot of sense with your product.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is the shelf life of your product?
From, let's say, from 15 to 30 days, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the best is that we look at what kind of references you have and see if that can match with the ones that we look for development.
Okay, thank you very much.
So we will all send you a process, in fact, after the meeting, for you to be able to contact Charles and submit your proposals, and we will let you know just right after. So, Marta.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hello. We are from Hungary, and we are producer of different kinds of cocoa and powder-based products and ice cream powders. So probably we could get in touch concerning these products. We do not know if you are interested in them. And partly you have answered my question, what I originally wanted to ask for. How can we get in touch with you?
Okay, so in terms of contact detail, I think Pierre will send
Yes.
the process, and so you are a manufacturer of frozen products, right? Such as ice cream.
No, powder-based products, just like 3-in-1, 2-in-1, hot chocolate.
A powder-based.
Powder, yeah.
Okay.
And powder-based products that are used to create beverages, I guess, or things like that, or soups, or
exactly.
Yeah. Well, yes, we can look at those products. Yes.
Okay, and then we will receive the process how we can start the business with you.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. We have Sabrina.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we are from Italy, and we are a couscous producer. First of all, I want to ask if this product is good for this initiative, and I wanted also to ask if you can explain how it works, the evaluation of the product before to sell the items.
So we can sell couscous. Is that what you mentioned?
Yes.
Yeah, we do have a few suppliers for such products in France already, such as Panzani, that you might know, for example.
Yes.
And the evaluation process is completely different from the ones that you are used to with traditional retailers. Most of the time, we don't taste the products before we purchase them. We just need a description of the products, a notice of the composition, ingredients, and things like that, and then we discuss the price, but we don't have a heavy referencing process such as the traditional retailers.
Okay, so for example, if there is a defect on the label, we can send photos.
Sure. Yeah, pictures are enough.
Okay, thank you so much.
Excellent. Maybe we have a poll. We have a next question to understand how your what you do today with your excess product. Can you launch the poll, Ahmed? Yes. Do you have unsold goods? Some of them that are here. While the people are answering, I have a question. In fact, so today your private label represents what part of your sales?
It's about 15%, and
Okay.
does not take into account the volumes that are sold within Carrefour stores.
All right. And with Carrefour, I mean, today, how much does it add to the 15%? I mean, do you double it or do you?
Yeah, it's not yet doubling it, but it's increasing it by maybe 50%. Because it takes time to launch products within Carrefour stores, and the commercial ramp up is quite long, but the potential is obviously much bigger than within our stores.
Of course. And do you know if Carrefour has the plan as well, maybe to start in other countries? I mean, because Carrefour.
I know that they ask us already for Spain, but to be honest, we already have so much to do in France.
Okay.
That,
Okay, very clear. Okay, so 40%. So I guess that the one that don't have unsold good might be more interested in the private label business, which is also an opportunity for suppliers. Okay, any more questions from the audience? So I guess that we could ask as well, we can go into two questions. We may have a last poll to know who in the audience would be interested in working with Nous Anti-Gaspi. If you can launch the last question. And in the meanwhile, maybe Khaled, you can explain how the people can contact Nous Anti-Gaspi.
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. I'm familiar with some of the suppliers attending. My name is Khaled. I'm an account manager at Waybill. And please allow me to share my screen, and I will show you the most important.
Khaled, you're breaking a little bit. Khaled, just when we ask, it's freezing. Okay. It's freezing. At least we see the screen. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Perfect. So once you log in into your Needl account, all you need to do is to go to the search bar over here and type the name Nous Anti-Gaspi. Click on enter. Then it will show here in the search. You need to click again on Nous Anti-Gaspi, then scroll down a little bit, and you will find the green button here on the bottom right that says Submit My Company. If you click on that and then apply, the system will take you to some series of questions, very simple. So you're going to need to choose chilled and fresh food in this case. This is only a mock-up. The next question will be the customized message. So let's put general contact, and you can put X, Y, Z over here. Next. It will ask you if you're exporting to France or not yet. Let's put not yet in this case only for the mock-up reason. And then here it will ask you if you want to put forward some of your products that you want to pass over to Nous Anti-Gaspi. So let's just choose the first three again as a mock-up, and then next. And here, if you would like to upload any documents related to your company or the products, then you can add it here. And please make sure to rename the file so it's easier for Nous Anti-Gaspi's team to check it out. Click on next. It will give you a quick review for everything that you've chosen. And if you click on confirm my submission, it will automatically generate a notification on the side of Nous Anti-Gaspi's team members. They will be able then to review your application or submission, then accept it. Once the submission is accepted, it will automatically generate a thread between you and Nous Anti-Gaspi here in your inbox, so you can conversate and you can move forward with the talk however you want. And that's pretty much it.
What I find extraordinary is that you can see that Nous Anti-Gaspi is a fast-growing company, because I see we have outdated number of the turnover, and the number of people is outdated on the platform. So Khaled, you need to make sure that we update that with the number of people and the turnover of Nous Anti-Gaspi that grew very fast, because I guess that we met, that was just at the beginning of the COVID, and what you achieved recently is really impressive. And we all know that in the retail world, there are not so many people that are growing that fast. So that's why we are so excited to have you here and to be able to introduce to this community, taking into account that also this webinar is recorded and will be seen by other suppliers as well. But so yes, so there is maybe one question from Sento.
Okay, thank you. One question: we are a Sicilian company. Can you interested in production like spreadable almond or pistachio cream, or products like dry fruit, hazelnut, or pistachio or almond from Italy? Thank you in advance.
Yes, we do.
Basically, the nice thing with Nous Anti-Gaspi is that it really looks like a normal supermarket. So basically, everything that enters the supermarket is good for Nous Anti-Gaspi. So don't hesitate to submit your products and so on. Of course, the price will be an important factor, because also this is what's creating, in fact, and today, you know, in a period where with all this inflation and so on, the consumers are very cautious with what they spend. That's why, in fact, the Nous Anti-Gaspi reached already 200,000 clients, and it's growing fast. And this is the opportunity. And also, as you understood, that there is this double opportunity with that private label that now is sold to third parties, and not the smallest one, because they start with Carrefour, but there might be some others following up. So I guess it's great. So I may have also, I know, so Charles, you still have a lot of work to cover France, but can we imagine that one day Nous Anti-Gaspi could be outside of France?
Yes, it's actually in our roadmap, but not before 2027.
Okay, well, but we are young, we have time, and anyway, we are very happy to be able to promote your company, because I mean, food waste is definitely one item in which in Weibull we are very sensitive, and everything we can do to help, in fact, we will do. So of course, we are very happy to welcome you in London, and also to welcome all your projects that you may have during the year through our product request process, in order to help you find more suppliers that are willing to join this, I would say, this operation, instead of disregarding the goods, or sometimes destroying the goods or whatever. Frankly speaking, let's reuse it and let's sell it. Okay, so maybe Charles, a last word to conclude.
No, well, just I'd like to thank you, Pierre, for giving the opportunity to meet with your suppliers today. I'd like to mention that we mostly work with French suppliers as of today, but we did a few operations with international suppliers historically in Belgium, Germany, Italy, Spain, and we would be happy to further expand our partnerships outside France. That's it.
Excellent, fantastic. Well, thank you very much to all of you, in fact, to attend this webinar. That was very helpful. Let's keep on, in fact, the conversations through the platform, and hope to see you soon. in fact, in a Weibo event, in face-to-face, because COVID is over, and it's more than the good time to get back in touch and have fun together with buyers and suppliers. This is why we're here. Thank you very much, everybody, and see you soon.
Thank you, Pierre. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Bye-bye.